Hi, I'm Eddie Maffia.
And I'm Isabel Sanchez. And
welcome to 5 Questions. Today we had the opportunity to sit down with artist Marion Schneider.
We asked her 5 questions, so let's hear what she had to say. Question number 1. Where did you find your inspiration?
Oh, that's an easy question. Everywhere, but I especially find my inspiration in New York City. I love the busyness of the city, the people walking, the taxi cabs honking at each other, the buildings. There's just infinite amount of inspiration there for me.
In addition to your own work, who are artists you recommend students study?
Oh, wow. There's so many. For me, I love the pop artists. So the 60s and the 70s, they had so many amazing, mostly American artists at that time, which is interesting because previously the art world was dominated by the French and, other countries. So I particularly like artists like Klaus Oldenburg and Wayne Thiebaud and Robert Rauschenberg and Hans Hofmann, who's not American, but I love his color. So those are some of my favorites.
Question number 3. What is the biggest piece of advice you have for a student hoping to pursue art as a career?
I'd say go with your passion. That's my main advice. If you love to draw, just keep drawing. If you want to go into commercial art and do animation or some other form, just pursue it. Don't worry about being the best or the greatest artist. It's all a process. It takes a long time, and you have to just really work at it. It's hard work. It's like any other job, but it's also a lot of fun. And once you have, that talent and that artistic interest, it's with you for your whole life. It's like your own best buddy. It's inside of you. So that's my advice.
Question number 4. What role does an artist have in society?
I think it's a very important role. There's so much horrible stuff going on in the world. I think people need to step back and just take a look around them at the beauty instead of being, affected by all this, awful stuff that's happening. So I think it's a very important moment to step back and just look around and say, this is such a beautiful world. What inspires me? And what can I do about it? Maybe I'll draw a picture, maybe I'll take a photograph, or maybe I'll think about doing a painting or a sculpture or something.
And question number 5. What is the most memorable response you have had to your art?
I've had 2 different careers, basically. So I had a career as a graphic artist, as a senior art director at Pepsi. It's only been for the past 15 years that I've been painting. In terms of my graphic design life, my art director life, this is a crazy answer, but I loved seeing my work because I designed Pepsi cans. I loved seeing my work in the trash. Everywhere I'd go, I'd see it, and it was like very, it was very inspiring to see it everywhere. In terms of my painting, I'd say people who come up to me and say, oh, I know you. You're the lady that paints taxi cabs. Just being remembered by somebody is nice,
We would like to thank Marion Schneider for taking the time to answer our questions.
Be sure to check out her artwork at marionschneiderart.com.
See you next time on
5
5 Questions.
Questions.
Bye!
Later.